Alright, so this is part 2 of this video. We're going to feature all the New World specimens that I have, both the arboreals and the terrestrials, and boy do I have a lot of them. So the video is going to be a lot longer than the Old World specimens. But anyways, I hope you enjoy it. So I guess I'm going to start off with the arboreals, since I don't really have that many compared to the terrestrials, but I'm going to start off with the Avicularia genus first. So here is my 3.5-inch female Avicularia, the South American pinktoe, named Annabelle. Alright, I got two large avics here. These are Avicularia urticans, the giant Peru pinktoe, named Cat. She's pretty defensive. And here's much more calmer Avicularia hurriana, the Ecuadorian woolly pinktoe. Definitely the largest ones that I own. Now I do have two more avics to show you. As you've probably seen in yesterday's update video is my Avicularia versicolor, the Antilles pinktoe. Trinity, she's over there. And I have my Aleta still living. Definitely one of the more hardier avics in captivity. I'm not sure if it's coming out clear on camera, but let me just bring it here so you can show you. Yeah, it's 5:20 already. It's dark as you would believe. But there she is. About a 2.5-inch potential female. Now here are some Psalmopoeus species. So these 5 are all P. cambridgei, the Trinidad chevron. So I have a little sling over here. Kind of looks like your P. erminia. This one dug a little burrow. Yeah, these slings do show burrowing tendencies when they're small. Another one is in her burrow. That's 3. Got all these from Jessie, Sinister on Arachnoboards. 4 is over there. And 5. Actually a little larger one. If you're successful in raising those spiralings, this is what a adult female looks like. This is a 7-inch female named Trinity. And she has this awesome green tinge all over her body. Also a P. cambridgei. Or cambridgei. Alright, next one is a Psalmopoeus erminia, the Venezuelan sun tiger. Last featured in last week's feeding video. And she's over here. Josie, so 4.5-inch mature female. And the last Psalmopoeus that I have is a mature female P. pulcher, Panama blonde. Remember Rosalina, how small she was 2 years ago? Well, take a gander at what she looks like now. She's around 4.5 inches and fully mature. Man, they grow so fast. Alright, so the next ones I'm going to be showing you are all my Tapinauchenius species, namely Gigas and Sancti Vincenti. Tapinauchenius are very uncommon in the hobby. Not as common as the Psalmopoeus and Avicularia, but anyway, so I'm going to show you my mature female Sancti Vincenti. St. Vincent's tree spider, the one that I mated 3 days ago. She's starting to get very fat, which is a good sign. This one's not mine. This belongs to Armando, Arachnoholic 420 on Arachnoboards. His incredibly massive mature male possesses tibial hooks, as you see, and bulbous palps. He's at least good 4 or 5 inches. Now for the Tapinauchenius, the orange tree spider. Alright, here's Barb. She's a 4.5 inch mature female. And these are all the slings that I got from Tarantula Canada. These are the only ones that I have left. And I'm going to keep 3 of these. Still waiting for Jesse to pick up his, and I'm going to start a breeding project with them. So, these are little juveniles. I think this one might be, yeah, it's the female. It's a little girl. Okay, I think this one is also, yes, it's also a girl. Freshly molted. Not sure if it's picking up well on camera. And these two are potential males. There you go, that's already threading. Not a genus that I recommend for the new beginner. Better to keep Avix. And this is the one that I transferred when I got the E. Moranus. Growing really quickly in about a year. And now, the rest of this video is going to feature all the terrestrials that I have. The Phonoplma seamani, the Costa Rican zebra. 5 inch female named Stripes. Alright, this one here, the hairs are so bad I'm not going to prod it out. This one here is a 4.5 inch female, Nondu Colorado villosus. Brazilian black and white. Mina. 5.5 inch female, Lasiodora difficilis, the Brazilian fire red bird eater. Dora. This one's a pretty avid Weber. Here's Chloe, my 4.5 inch adult female Euathlus tricoluntus, the Chilean beautiful. Cytheracanthus livingstoni, the Livingston's tarantula, 5 inch female named Mystery. I'm still labeling it as an unknown species. Could also be a Phonoplma curie rufum. Here's Wendy, Grammosola pulchripes, the Chaco goldeni. Around a 3.5 inch female. And one just slightly smaller. This one's Amelia, my lovely Brachypalma Amelia, the Mexican painted redleg. I've handled this one. She's incredibly docile, but she does kick urticating hairs a bit. Alright, here's Lois. Grammosola rosea, red color form. 3.5 inch female. Here are my pair of Eupalestris camprostratus, the pink zebra beauty. Here's Yasmin, freshly molted female, around 4.5 inches. I'm currently feeding her very well, so I can pair her up with Mr. Floyd, the mature male. Ooh, he's pretty defensive. And gotta watch out on that one. Yeah, this Camprostratus I have to watch out for because he's a little bit mean. Once I tried to prod him with a little paintbrush, he actually bit it. So he could be either hungry or he's a little bit mean. Alright, next one here is a Brachypelma. Kind of uncommon in the hobby. This one here is a Brachypelma classy, the Mexican pink. Lovely Petunia, who's a 5 inch female. Alright, so here are the recent additions that I got in my collection. A Cuban pygmy, Cryptopholus ramsey, Tektite, about an inch sling. And here's my more expensive, very rare Phonoplma in Canada. This is the Moderatum, the Rio Grande Gold. I named her Oriole. About a 1.5 inch spiraling. Next one should be very familiar to you. Gramisola rosea, Chilean rose, or the rose hair. Michaela, she's an adult female. Starting to refuse food for the past 2 months now. But I know she's pretty healthy. Here's Daisy, about a 5-inch female, Lasiodora parahybana, the salmon pink bird eater. We'll call these LPs for short. Everyone's favorite, Brachypelma smithi, the Mexican red knee. Here's Athena, she's a 5.5-inch female. Alright, so 3 slings in 2-liter shoebox enclosures. Again, he likes to redecorate his own enclosure. This is Roy, Gramisola pulchra, male, Brazilian black. There's also another Brazilian species. This one here is a Nandu tripepi, the giant blonde bird eater, or the giant strawberry blonde bird eater. And this is lovely amber, Euathus species red. One of the most docile specimens that I own. Very handleable. Alright, next. Suitable tea for the beginner. Eupalestris wagenbergi, the white collared. Serena, she's a 1-inch, inch and a half. Suspect female. This one here you're probably not going to see very much. Is my Holotheli inci, the Trinidad olive. Abby, who looks to be a 2.5-inch adult female. These are dwarf species that don't get very big in nature. One of the best communal species in my opinion. Have here a Lasiodora klugi, the Bahia scarlet bird eater. Necroth, who might be a suspect male. And I got a Brachypelma verdezi, Mexican rose gray. Oh yeah, definitely in pre-molt, so can't wait to see how beautiful she's going to become. Here's a very fast species. This one here is an Phoboplus udamen, the emerald skeleton, Esmeralda. About a 3.5-inch suspect female. Alright, here's Kira, Brachypelma abalpolosum, the Honduras curly hair. About a 2.5-inch, looks to be a male. Another awesome recommendation for the beginner. Brachypelma bomi, the Mexican fireleg. It's got a bald spot, so that's pretty typical of them. And here is my Canthoscuria geniculata, the Brazilian white knee. Derek, 3-inch male. Next up is Cirrocosmus elegans, the Trinidad dwarf. There she is, nearly full grown. Very fat and suspect female. And this is the Aphonopelma calcodes that I got from E-Man this summer. Very cute one. Yeah, little burrow. Here's another pulchra piece. This is Peach. Big fat female. Around 3.5–4 inches. Just gonna move her leg a little bit. She's pretty temperamental. And this one here could use an exorcist. Like really, because she's definitely the meanest tea that I own. Vermictipus cancerides, Haitian brown bird eater. And to Eddie936, he messaged me on the species whether or not this is a good beginner or not. Watch this. This species is remarkably unique. This specimen is only half grown. It's going to get up to having a 8 and 9-inch leg span. They overall have a brown body with pink Oh, she just slapped me. With purplish hues. Oh yeah, definitely never recommended for a beginner. And I do see the spermathicae, so that's a definite female. You little sucker. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you, bah humbug. I swear, that tea really needs anger management. That's what you call aggressive behavior. Anyway, back to where we left off. Yeah, Zenithus emanus, the Colombian lesser black tea. This one here is a suspect male, close to around the 3.5-inch mark, and I named him Genesis. He's very beautiful, freshly molted a couple of weeks ago. He's doing well. This one here is a Theraphosa, the Peru flame rump, named Trixie. Hoping she's a cute female. Remember having a mature male named Bubbles. Fortunately, he passed away. I have another Theraphosa. This one here is the little baby Cyanulum, the cobalt red rump. Very rare to get in Canada. Very common in the UK. It's about a 3/4-inch specimen. Love how it takes down food in the feeding videos. It's too bad that my camera battery ran out during the feeding video, or else I would have included him. That really sucks, but nothing you can do about that, right? And here's the second Psalmopoeus that I have. This is a Rufescens, who's actually going to get a bigger Gondeli container very soon. Burgundy skeleton. Renee, who might actually be a suspect male. I'll have to confirm by molts to see. Very cool. This one here is a lovely Brachypelma albiceps, the Mexican gold red rump, Stacy, who's a 5-inch female. Here's Goma, an LP female. Here's Charlotte, the largest Chaco Goldney that I have. She's approximately around 6 inches. Here's Nadia. She's a 3.5-inch female Nadu chromatus, the white striped bird eater. Alright, Phonopelma calcodes, desert blonde. I have a mature pair here. Tried to mate these 2 times already, wasn't successful in doing so. Here's Marilyn, she's my 20-year-old female, 4.5 inches. And here's Jason's mature male, a calcodes. Look like he might actually be in pre-molt. Kind of weird because he has a black bald spot. Big Sasha, 5.5-inch female Acanthoscuria brocklehursti, the giant white banded. Mature female green bottle blue, Chromatopelma cyanopubescens. Valencia. Yep, Hans is still living a 1.5 years after maturity. Mature male Theraphosa sturmi, Burgundy Goliath bird eater. He's huge. He's at least 10.5, 11 inches. And this is Gretel, my mature female Theraphosa sturmi, Burgundy Goliath bird eater that suffered a somewhat complicated molt, but I think she's going to be fine, so I'll just prod her up and see what she does. I'm assuming she's hardened up after her few days of after pre-molt. Yeah, it seems to be walking fine, except this leg is still kind of a little bit broken, but then again, she's pretty old, so I guess that's to be expected. Here's a tea that I got just Monday from my father as an early Christmas present. It's an Avicularia murinus, the skeleton. Assuming her hide. So far she's good. Mature female, Brachypelma bohmi. The Mexican fireleg, that's Katana. 20 years old. And still kicking strong. Pseudohoplopus species long-haired. The yellow-banded bird eater, formerly known as Cyclosternum schmarde. Larry, who's a 2.5-inch male. Here's Annette, Brachypelma vagans, the Mexican red rump. Little small juvie. Loves to hide and whatnot. This one here is a Lasiodora fracta, Brazilian smoky gray bird eater. This one is Willow, who might be a potential female. She's around 2 inches. And this one you're probably not going to see very well is my Iracosmus perez malesi, the Bolivian dwarf. Yeah, right over there. About I would say, what, 1.5 inch, 2 inch female named Lucy. Some more awesome Brachypelma. Here's Claire, my 2 inch female Brachypelma auratum, the flame knee. And Leon, who's the similar size but a male. And this one is Fantasia, Mexican Fantasy, which is a crossbreed between a Brachypelma vagans and a Brachypelma verdezi. And I named her Fantasia. That's a 2.5 inch confirmed female. Here's Morris. This is my Grammostola rosea red form, juvenile male. Here's Ebony. She's a massive 7+ inch mature female Brazilian black, Grammostola pulchra. Also a massive female is Roberta. She is my Sericopelma rhabronitans, the Panamanian red rump. Here's Jade, 7+ inch female Pamphobedius antinus, the Bolivian steely blue leg. She's very chunky. Scarlet can sure use a diet. My lovely 5 inch female Brachypelma smithi, the Mexican red knee. 7+ inch mature female Brachypelma vagans, the Mexican red rump. Here's Daniela, my other LP female. Here's Stella, Cyclosternum fasciatum, the Costa Rican tiger rump. And this is the last tea I'm going to feature, and I saved the best for last because this is the most precious tarantula that I own in my collection. A 23-year-old female Brachypelma abalpolosum, Honduras curly hair, named Curly Sue. And she's just a total sweetheart. I really love this girl. And how can I not forget my own dog Maggie? Hey girl, just freshly groomed this morning. She's got a lovely Christmas bandana. She sees something that she wants. So, we gotta have the festive colored chalk, right? Green, white, and red. So, Merry Christmas everyone, Happy Holidays, and Happy Hanukkah. So, this concludes the tour. I got every single tarantula on video, and it was just so awesome to see Zelda get a sack for me. What a lovely Christmas present, and I hope that I'll do a lot better than the H. maculata. I'm just going to keep this one a little bit more humid and I guess pull it out 21, 28 days, I think. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask Rob about that, but amazing. So Cody, if you're watching this, you got a sack right now. I'm just so happy right now. Yeah, so I think I labeled all of them. See my channel page. Thanks
Everyone who's watching my videos, I achieved 7,714 subscribers. That's so cool. And you got all the species that I labeled and featured. So you all got an update for Christmas.
So now stay tuned for the game I'll be posting up. I think everyone's going to love it and probably very appropriate for this time of year. Alright, thanks everyone.